1876 in Connecticut, USA. He was the youngest of 9 children.
Orange Lawrence, the founder of the town of Orangeville, moved from Connecticut with his wife and bought 300 acres of land on the east side of town.
Orange Lawrence committed suicide on December 15, 1861.
This was the fire hall, originally constructed from lumber, making it a fire threat. It burned down and was replaced with the current brick building in 1891. It was originally 62 feet tall and was easily accessible to 20,000 gallons of water underneath it.
What was your most memorable moment of Orangeville?
I would say the most memorable moment of Orangeville was when the stores were all uptown, and when I had my first son, myself and my sister-in-law would walk uptown with the strollers and go into all the stores on Broadway, and we'd just have a great time. And then one day in particular, my son wanted to something in a store, and I wouldn't buy it for him, and when we were coming across Broadway, he laid down in the middle of Broadway. So that's my most memorable.
Town Hall was originally built to be town hall, municipal offices, and a market area. In 1876 to 1890, the market was the only legal place to sell meat in Orangeville. The architecture of the building was meant to show order and conservatism. In 1993, the building was renovated to support the Orangeville Council of the municipal staff and operators.
The post office was an old 2-story building with great architecture until 1960s when it was demolished. The loss of this building and the loss of heritage that comes with demolishing it is the reason the town hall was not demolished. The clock in the downtown median was originally on the post office.
Memorable moments in Orangeville was when I was a kid, was going to the outdoor swimming pool, which is now a tennis court, and it used to be great. The summers used to be warm, and you could swim outside. It was great. I learned how to swim there. They also had a bowling alley, and it was I don't know, maybe 6 lanes or something. It wasn't very big, and you could sit up at the little stools and grab a Coke in a bottle.
This is the Orangeville Library, originally created in an L shape to match the bank on the corner. It was created in 1903. Designed by Beaumont Jarvis to go with the style of the bank. In 1989, the bank and the library were joined.
This was the Orangeville Dairy from 1944 to 1969 and was owned by Fred
I lived in
Webb.
Orangeville all my life, and at 9 years old I used to have part-time jobs on a milk truck and an ice truck. And when you're peddling milk, you'd always meet up with the odd dog. And this one dog, I remember coming out to meet me to walk in the door, or in the walkway with the milk. Walked in the walkway with me and come back out, and then he bit me on the leg. So that was my extent of watching dogs. I always had an eye out for them.
This was the Knitting and Carding Operations Factory. It was built in 1913 by John M. Dodd, provided clothing for both World Wars. It closed in 1957 and was converted in the early 1980s into apartments, winning an award in 1985 for the rehabilitation of an old building.
The Grand Central Hotel. Originally, Orangeville had 11 hotels because it is halfway between Owen Sound and Toronto. 6 of the 11 hotels burned down. The Grand Central Hotel was demolished in 1999 along with the McMillan's garage next to it.
I remember growing up as a kid, living in Orangeville all my life, and being able to play outside. All the kids in the neighborhood would play outside from morning till dark, and when we got older, everybody met at the arena for skating. That's about the only place we had to go. It was the old arena on Elizabeth Street, and everybody was there. We had the time of our life. I actually met my husband at the arena 59 years ago, and we've been married for 55 years this year.
The mill produced 75 barrels of flour daily in 1913. The production of feed was for livestock took over from flour production. Not enough business caused the mill to close in 1972. Despite citizens' efforts, the building was demolished in 1993.
Family oriented.
Everyone knows everyone.
Great place to work.
Welcoming.
Great community events.
Great sports town.
Very cool.